everyone. How are you guys doing today? I know it's been almost 2 weeks since I did my last live. I promise to catch up. Oops, I just connected. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing today? I hope you all have been fine. A lot of things have been happening. I apologize. It's been 2 weeks since I did my last live, and apologize for that. I'll definitely do a catch up for the live I've missed. Hopefully, more of y'all can join me today. I know I changed the timings for this live quite a bit. So I'm going to give it a couple of minutes until more of y'all join me. So let me so in the meanwhile, let me know how have you guys been? What have you guys been up to? How things are? And tell me what's been going on. And I think that today's topic will be of much interest to you because, oops, I think, hello, Nicole, my beautiful friend. I hope you're doing well. It's been a while since I saw you. So, yeah, today's topic is really, really interesting. It is today we're going to discuss about what are some things that go through your divine masculine's mind, or some things that you don't quite know about your DM, because as divine feminines we tend to look at things from our perspective. So we are going to delve deeper into what goes through your divine masculine mind, a little, so that it would help you have a much smoother direction this year. With that, I will also do a quick analysis, energetic analysis of how things have been going. And I'm also going to give it a couple of minutes until more of you will come in. Meanwhile, tell me how have you guys been feeling? What has been the energies like? How have you all been? What have you all been experiencing and everything? I'd love to hear that. Nicole says she has been pretty sick all week. Oh no, you have norovirus and you're at the end of it. I'm pretty weak still. Oh, get well soon, Nicole. I hope you feel better soon. That must be awful, especially with the year starting and with a lot going on. Sending you so much love and healing, and I hope you feel better soon. Guys, I'll also be doing a live channeling today, so if you guys want to be put on the list, let me know as well, and I will get you guys on the list. All right, I know it's a bit late there, and all right. All right. Energetically, it has been very, very intense, very, very, it has been almost like the start of the year. There has been major, major, major shifts, a lot of downloads. So many of you all may be experiencing the ascension flu. Major changes are coming ahead as well. The last 2 weeks, you may have had to face a lot of life changing decisions. Um, Even your perception about the journey may have shifted. Some of y'all may be in the verge of giving up. Some of y'all may have like completely surrendered to the universe. Some of y'all may be just tired, like sick and tired of all that has been happening. So there's been a lot of deep reflection that has been going on both ends, both with the divine feminine and divine masculine collective as well. So in a way, a lot has been happening in a very, very short span of time. And so hence why you guys may have been going through so much release, a lot of release, a lot of deep, deep, oops, yep, a lot of release, a lot of cleansing. The energies have definitely shifted from 2024, but there's still a bit of remnant energy stuck around. So I feel like that's what a lot of you are clearing. So, having said that, as I had said in my last life, 2025 is going to be different. It's going to be a very hopeful year. So, you guys can look forward to a lot of shifts, a lot of changes, and it is definitely going to be something that is going to shift and change where you're at. I also feel like deep down there is a lot of energetic shifts, particularly in the root, sacral, and solar plexus areas. And this may be causing a lot of you to think about your decisions with regards to life in general as well, like what's been going on and what you intend to do, what direction you intend to shift your life. So all of that is like coming into view. And again, it always starts with the new year. Tend to have all of this elevated, all of these feelings tend to come through. So that is the reason why it's so important to try to stay grounded and connected with your higher self, with your multidimensional selves, and also to, try your best and take things one step at a time. As the energies are fluctuating majorly, you may also feel like no matter what you do, you're going back to square one. And what you're doing and how you're feeling, what you are putting out to the world, it's kind of all it's 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 all a blur in a way. So that's what I'm picking up energetically. I feel like the divine masculine collective is really, really going to come through this time round. I feel like many of them are waking up from a deep, long, stagnant cocoon phase. So many DMs are waking up to the reality of this connection. Many DMs, especially in 2024, may have been very mean, especially the running divine masculines may have pushed you away a lot, may have told you some really, really mean things, or may have blocked you, or you may have experienced extreme interactions with your DMs. So for those who fall under that category, you're definitely going to see change because your DM is going to come through. He will realize that it was him that was running away. It's not like you were putting a lot of pressure on him. You may have overwhelmed him a little, but he may have um, acted too far, and that may have caused so much underlying pain and emotional tension and stress for the both of you, to the point that it may have like affected your lives in so many different ways. Another big thing I'm picking up is for those who haven't heard from your divine counterpart, you are going to experience some kind of a communication interaction. Um, it could be from it could be 5D, it could be multidimensional, but what I'm picking up is 3D, especially for those who have not been in connection for like years and you have completely surrendered to the journey and have not like acted or tried to speeden up the timeline, but you have been in complete healing and growing and evolving phase. You're truly, truly going to be gifted by the universe. So this is going to be a very superiorly enhancing period for you. Hi, Nimit. So good to see you. And Nimit says hi to everyone. All right. So, guys, show me that you are here. If more of y'all react, then more of y'all will know that, you know, I'm here. And then, with a larger audience, we can have more comments and interactions coming in. With that, throw in your comments, throw in your views, tell me, what's going on. And yes, I'll continue channeling what's going on as well. I know many of y'all watch this live later too. But yeah, do throw in your likes and shares and reactions so that I know you guys are here. Um, Also, what I was going to say is that um, another thing that I was going to say is that you guys also need to be aware that because of all these deep changes that are coming in, you might just feel like you are getting more guidance. So, for the Twin Flame Collective in general, I feel like you guys are opening up your soul gift. So more and more of y'all may feel more and more connected to your psychic abilities, So you may be getting a lot of messages from your guides. You may just feel overall guided. And these gifts are going to expand because more and more of y'all are awakening. So it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful time to focus on your own inner growth and awakening your gifts as well. Thank you, Nicole. I'll add you to the list. And yes, I did get your donation. Thank you. So I'm gonna add you to the list. And guys, if you want a channeling today, please, I'll add you to the list. And thank you for all your support and for all your tips. I greatly, greatly appreciate that. It comes from your heart, and I deeply appreciate that. Also, guys, we've got the 25 1 portal healing coming up on the 25th of January 2025. I just got the codes for it. I just downloaded them, and I would say that this healing is going to be one of a kind, and it's totally, totally going to change. Um, it's going to change your connection with your DM in so many ways. It's going to uplift, it's going to repair, it's going to deeply, deeply connect you both to each other in such a profound way. So I'll highly, highly recommend these portal healings. So do check that out. The link is below, and do book your spot as well so as to get your favorable time slot. So the 25 1 portal, it's a rare planetary parade cosmic star alignment portal, healing and activations for twin flames, and I highly, highly recommend it. I can't say enough. It's truly a profound healing. And so yeah, do book your spot. And I can't describe them in words, but it's going to be so profound, and it's going to be so deep, and you are going to feel such an immense shift in your journey with this healing. And it will be such a good healing and activation to kickstart this year as well. So because on the 25th of January, there is a very rare and cosmic planetary alignment taking place. A portal is opening up that is going to completely, completely ignite the passion between the both of you. So those of you who are in separation, or those of you who are even in union but feel like you need a boost, or even if you're in union and things are going well, this healing is going to help you guys in so many ways. So it's just going to bring you to the next level. So I definitely highly recommend you guys book a spot for this healing. Again, there's an option to do it over video call. So I highly, highly, highly recommend this healing and activation. So do check that out. And also book your spot. All right, good to see you, Karen. I'm slowly seeing more and more of you all joining in. And again, guys, if you need, um, it will be more of, it's going to be more of, all right. So what I was going to say is that overall the energies are shifting, they are changing. You, on top of you guys awakening to your gifts and slowly seeing changes with your own abilities, this is also going to connect you to your divine counterpart further. Good day to you too, Karen. So happy to see you here. I know it's a late timing, but I'm so glad for those of you are able to join, especially because I haven't done a live in the last 2 weeks, which I deeply, deeply apologize for. I also wanted to say that, you know, I will do a makeup live as well. So, guys, show me that you guys are here so that more of y'all may will be able to join in, and then we can have more discussion coming up as well. All right. Hi, Becca. Good to see you. So, how has the year been treating you guys? Have you been feeling energetically? What have you guys been experiencing? What have you been going through? So, I was explaining to you the collective shifts and everything that has been ongoing, and things like that. It's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like all the energies are settling in, and this is what's like causing a huge shift in so many of y'all, and that's why you guys are going through immense transformation in that regard. Karen is saying, oh, it's deep freeze here around minus 25 without wind chill. Oh my, that is super cold. Oh boy, that is so intense. Becca is saying, so productive and clear on what to do around my business, loving it all. That is wonderful. All right, so I am seeing more and more of y'all coming in. All right. So yes, that's how the energies are. So we can delve right into topic. If you don't have any questions about any further questions about what's going on generally. So today's topic is really, really interesting. Oh, Karen is saying something. I've been deep cleaning, purging items. Yes. So many of y'all may have had the sense to do a lot of clearing as well, like just rearranging, clearing, reorganizing. So in a way, you just feel this urge to have major changes coming in and coming through. So it's all coming together in a very, very, very beautiful way, and things are just like kind of like, you know, adding up in the most profound way. So, in that regard, everything that is happening is is kind of like flowing in the most beautiful way possible. So, yep. All right, with that, we can delve right into topic. Yes, Becca is saying, yes, I feel it is all coming together. Yes, things are all coming together, especially after having a very heavy 2024, especially the last couple of months had been so intense for the collective, so much purging, so much stagnation. Many of you all may literally feel like, you could coming out of a very deep sleep, after um, months and months of things not moving at all. Finally, you may feel like things are shifting, the energies are moving, and things are transforming, and more prosperity and luck are coming in as well. So, beautiful times are coming ahead, and with that, yes, you're going to feel a huge shift, and all these changes are just going to um, bring you to the place where you need to be. So divine alignment is, here at an all-time high, and yes, everything is going to shape up. With today's topic is really, really interesting because what are some things that go through your divine masculine's mind? Well, this is going to be very, very interesting because the way divine feminines think and the way divine masculines think can be very, very, very different. For example, when the divine feminine feels the urge to connect deeper, to spend more time, the divine masculine tends to analyze the connection, the interaction, and tends to doubt things more. It's like, how can things be so pure? How can these things exist? How can someone feel this much towards another person? There's something wrong. So that is what's going on with your divine masculine. The divine feminine feels from a heart, the divine masculine thinks from his mind. Hence, why the whole runner chaser mechanism tends to dominate a twin flame connection a lot. And that's the reason why you may find your divine masculine often cutting you off or running or go into long and deep separations with you. But that doesn't mean they aren't thinking about you or not feeling about you or anything like that. The whole reason why they're avoiding you is because they are afraid to face the unknown. And the connection he shares with you is something that is unknown to him because he's not allowing himself to fully immerse in the journey, at least in the beginning. And that's what the whole journey is about, the heart meeting the mind in a way, the DM and the DF connecting, and in that union is when your connection, births a new direction. So there's so many constructs, there's so much programming, there's so much conditioning, um, both you and your divine counterpart go through, and all of this tends to affect your connection in so many different ways. So the DM is often gaining, often guided by the 3D physical world. So if there's no logic or rationality in the connection, he wants to cut you off. He doesn't want to pursue this because there's no logic or rationality behind why he feels the way he feels about you. So this is what's causing so much stress and pain for the both of you because he thinks the moment he cuts you off, things will return to normal and he can just get you out of your mind and he can just move on with his life. But he is not able to do any of that except cutting you off and kind of creating that separation board. Oh, Nicole, I'm so glad Bosco is here. Say hi to him too for me. So, as I was saying, the way the divine masculine mind works is very, very complex in that regard. So, part of them is like, I'm experiencing such pure love and connection. So, one part of him is suspicious of his divine counterpart. Another part of him is like, how can a love be so pure and untainted? Another part of him is like, I'm definitely going to disappoint her and she's going to push me away, so I am going to cut this connection off, before she cuts me off, and that will cause me lesser hurt and pain. So, this is what is going through your divine masculine's mind quite constantly and quite generally. Things that he's not able to control, that is what goes on with how he feels about you. So he may, set all these standards in his mind. He's not going to think about you, he's going to block you, he's going to cut you off, he doesn't even want a friendship with you, he's going to push you furthest away, he's going to ghost you, he's going to do everything. But then you're going to be constantly in his mind, and that scares him a lot because he's not ready to accept that, he's not ready to find a kind of clarification or understanding of why you are in his mind constantly. So then again, he's afraid. Hey, what is she trying to do? Why is she always in my mind? Is she trying to do something? Is she trying to, hack into my mind or something? So then again, he goes into this suspicious, angry, frustrated, fear driven mode. And often all of this comes in after after you have a honeymoon phase, and this is the phase where he just builds a friendship with you and he doesn't really think through his mind. So once he realizes that, hey, I'm spending way too much time with this person and I don't know why I'm doing this, and it just doesn't make sense logically or rationally, so I just need to cut this connection off. So that's when the separation stage is kind of born, in that regard. So with all of that is like going, and everything that is happening, and the whole shift and changes, and with so much that is going on, ultimately what happens to your divine counterpart is that he does a lot of things and goes through a lot before he realizes that he is the one who has been running away and pushing you away without reason. And he is the one who never gave you the chance because he was not awake enough. The energies just did not match at the moment, and hence why he started behaving the way he started behaving. So, the reason why you guys actually meet at a particular moment in your lives is for many reasons. And one of the many reasons is that for you both to awaken to who you are, and what is your journey, and why you are on this spiritual journey, and like what is going on with you, and everything like that. So that is one thing. Then secondly, there's a lot of mission based lessons that come through as well. So you may be feeling that what you're actually experiencing, and what you're experiencing feelings, what you're actually experiencing, and what you are feeling and going through is in complete contrast to what your divine masculine is feeling and going through as well. Hi Tracy, good to see you. And Nicole is saying it's so cold here too. Dear, I hope you guys, it's like, yeah, January is usually the month where winter is at its peak. Keep warm, guys. So as I was saying, DMs tend to behave in the weirdest way possible, and you may totally feel like something is wrong with you. Like everything that you do, there's something wrong. But that's the thing. Even if you don't do anything, your DM is still going to run because of what is going on energetically. You are not causing him to think about you all the time. He is not able to control his mind or his thoughts, and that is what's completely peculiar to him, because he feel like he has lost control to this connection. He has lost control to this relationship. There is nothing he can do that is going to like salvage what's happening. So the best way is to bury you under the rug, and so that's why you may experience very strong behaviors from your divine masculine as well, like constantly like partying or going out with his friends, or being intoxicated. These are all escapism because he's not able to face what he's going through. And furthermore, this whole concept of intense love, and the whole twin flame thing may just scare him because he may just think that, hey, love doesn't exist, a connection like this cannot exist at all, and and what he's seeing, what he's facing, that is the only reality there is. So these are some of the things that you may not know about your DM because he doesn't express anything. In fact, he will not be mean to anyone, but he would have been the meanest to you in his entire life. He may have not been the most grumpy or agitated. He may completely change from how he was to you, kind and loving when you guys first started hanging out, to how he becomes will be a complete 360-degree change. So all these may just create more rifts and more pain and more um, disharmony eventually, because there's so much self-sabotaging that goes on with the DM, and this affects the DF directly too, because she is completely trying to figure out what is happening. How can a person be so close to me and suddenly behave like I'm his enemy, or there's something wrong with me, and all these emotions become heightened. So the DM tends to trigger the DF a lot as a result of this. And this will cause you an unexplainable level of pain and frustration, and something that cannot be expressed in words in that regard. Also, deep down, the DM is just drowning in his own pain and sorrow, and he feels that he will never be good enough for his divine feminine, because only with his divine feminine he feels exposed, he feels naked, he feels like she knows everything. So that's why there's a tendency for them to aimlessly search for meaningless relationship, to socialize aimlessly, to do a lot of drastic things just to forget you and to move away from you. So, in a way, you cannot take his behavior personally, but what you can do is surrender and leave him alone, which can be extremely hard. Especially for those of you who have been in separation for years, all you want is some kind of an interaction, some kind of a connection, some kind of a clue, some kind of a communication, but you really, really have to tread carefully because things can become worse as well, because there is no sense of time between twin flames. Like what you feel is just the same as how you had felt like a couple of years back. It's, you may think it's going to get better, but it does not. It actually gets more and more uh, difficult. But what happens is that you are able to find coping strategies and to kind of like help you to navigate through the connection in that regard. So that's what is essentially like happening. So having said that, the divine masculine's mind is so complex because he tends to complicate that with his mind and logic and rationality, and because he's constantly scrutinizing this relationship. So the DF is constantly feeling this connection, and he is constantly scrutinizing this connection to see, he keeps trying to see what's wrong than what's right. And he just can't accept the fact that a relationship can be this profound. A relationship can be this intense and moving. So all of that is just causing that rift between each other. So that's why that giving space to your DM is so important, and going into surrender mode and completely looking at this twin flame journey in another way is so necessary, because if you don't, you will just end up away pushing your DM away further and further and further. And eventually, that is going to cause so much stress and frustration and pain and misery. So, trying to understand what the divine masculine is thinking, feeling, and going through can be very, very difficult, because you may be like, he loves me, he cares about me, but why is he behaving in this way? In fact, it can feel very, very much like you are the one who is imagining things. So you may feel like, hey, how can a person who has so much love, shouldn't it be the other way around? If he has so much love and passion and connection towards me, shouldn't he be, um, shouldn't he not be shouldn't he not be coming towards me instead of moving away from me? Why must it be so complicated? Why does the DM complicate things? Because when he is not at the right vibration frequency, no matter what you do, no matter what you try, he would not be able to see where you're coming from, anything, even you thinking about him, he's going to feel sensitive and he's going to feel like you're intruding his space. So in a way, that is the weird dynamic that actually occurs. And that's what goes through the DM's mind. He would be obsessively thinking about you, and he will blame you for causing him to think about you obsessively when you are not doing anything but surrendering to the journey. So all kinds of things. So that's why you have to really tread cautiously. Sometimes, you might want to like create a meeting or create an interaction. It would backfire. If things are not divinely aligned, they are going to backfire and make things worse. So what you got to do is you have to like stay calm, and you have to like sit back and relax and let the universe work this connection out for you. Also, you would feel like, you just can't be waiting on him or waiting for him. And how long is this going to take? Like I say, if in a twin flame relationship, time has no meaning, because a lot of time may pass and how you feel about each other will be the same. So you got to really, so the most important thing is for all twin flames out there is to keep living. You can't allow this aspect of your life to affect other aspects of your life as well. So you still have to do what you got to do, which can be very, very complicated. So you have to think about this in this way. Your relationship with your divine counterpart is infinite, but your time on earth is very limited. So what you got to do, you got to do what you got to experience. You got to experience, what you want to experience, you got to experience as well. And eventually, when you're in full surrender, things will come through in that regard. So, with that, if you guys have any thoughts about this topic, feel free to share, and I will shortly start the channeling as well. So far I've got Jordan, Goodney, Irene, Rachel, Nicole, and Shay. So if you guys want me to add you to the list, you know what to do. And yeah, I know it's really late there, so yep. So if you guys have no questions, or if you have any thoughts, any discussions, please feel free to share. right. All right. So I'll delve right into channeling. All right. So I've got Jordan, Goodney, Irene, Rachel, Nicole, and Shay. So with that, right. So if you guys have no more comments or thoughts, I will. So let me just pick up Jordan's question. All right. Question. What's coming through from my DM? All right, guys. Before that, oh, perfect, Jordan. I was just going to start on the channeling. So, guys, before I start on the channeling, I will highly, highly recommend you guys to book a spot for the 25th, for the 25th of January, for the 25th, uh, for the 25 one planetary parade, cosmic star alignment, portal healing, and activations for twin flames. I highly, highly recommend that. The link is just out there. Book your spot. This healing is going to be so impactful, and I cannot recommend it enough. All right, with that, I'm going to start with the channeling. Do you guys have any final questions about this topic? I think it's because it's really, really late, guys, but I will resume our lives again, right on time, Saturday nights again, so that, we are back on rhythm. So, with that, Jordan's question is what's coming through from my DM? Thank you. All right, Jordan, what is going through your DM? What is coming through from your DM is that he's saying that he has been having a lot of anxiety and panic attacks lately. He just feels like there's so much happening and he can't make sense of it. So he's kind of overwhelmed and he doesn't quite understand what is happening to him, why he's feeling the way he's feeling, what he's experiencing, and all of that. So, in a way, he's kind of like overwhelmed by everything that is happening to him and is kind of like confused. But at the same time, his love towards you is just something that logic or rationality can't define. So he wants you to know that he's so in love with you and he doesn't know why he's so flawed and imperfect, and he hates being the cause of all your pain and misery, and he wants to apologize to you for all that he has put you through and for all that he has caused you to feel. And he's saying that he feels so much pain and misery, and it's almost as though like whatever he does, um, there is no he feels so stuck in his own mind, and he sometimes he becomes a prisoner of his own mind. So having said that, he feels this year things are going to get more hopeful. He will start to feel more change. He will also start to experience um, much more. He Something within him is telling him that things are going to change and he's going to become better. So that's what's coming through, Jordan. And your DM wants you to know that he is so grateful to you always for never giving up on him. So, with that, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. And next up, I have got Goodney. All right, Goodney's question is, what does my higher self want to tell me? All right, tapping into your higher self, Goodney, your higher self wants you to know that she is so proud of you, of how far you've come, and what a strong person you have been, and how you keep so much in and do so much for the world, and what a magnanimous soul you are, and how you are just beautiful, kind, caring, and just full of life and love, and you inspire so many people around you, and the way you love and care for others is completely soul transforming, and you are just amazing in so many ways, and you are just so beautiful in every possible way, and you are just love, and you are just beautiful, and your higher self wants you to know that even with your twin flame connection, your relationship, things are progressing. Things may seem a bit slow and may seem to fluctuate, but your DMs, love, thoughts, feelings are all towards you, and they're extremely heightened. And your higher self wants you to know that your DM will um, come to you, will meet you really soon, and he will explain everything, and there is a very sweet reunion coming for the both of you, and you're also going to feel much more lighter and much more in alignment with everything. Especially 2024 has been a very intense year, and all the healings and activations and transformations that you've been undergoing, you're going to see all the results of your hard work now in the moment, because they're all coming through, because you had so much clearing, healing, releasing, and they are all going to you know come together, and you're going to feel a peace like never before. Your higher self also wants you to know that good things are coming ahead for you. Great things are coming ahead for you. There are a lot of surprises on the way for you, and it's just going to be so life transforming, soul transforming, massively, um, massively inspiring your life in the right direction. Your higher self wants you to also never ever give up on yourself or your twin flame relationship, because things are coming together, and all of your patience and waiting, everything is going to be rewarded. You're just going to feel so much alignment and at peace with everything. So things are going to come together, and this is going to be the best period of your life, because you are going to experience a transformation like no other. And also, deep down, you are going to um, face, you're going to realize that a lot of things that you had been going through, you had been facing, it's all going to change, and you have been so strong, and you have been, your willpower has been extremely strong, and you have just been such a beautiful, beautiful person in holding it all together. And your higher self wants to applaud you for that, because you have come so far in your life. The amount of evolution that has occurred with you has been immensely transforming this year. You know, everything is like transcending to the next level. So you may still be feeling a lot of release this coming weeks as well, but they're going to stabilize, and you're going to feel a deep sense of peace and harmony. Things are also going to shift and change with your divine counterpart. You are definitely going to have surprises coming through, and yes, so just be yourself, and things around you are also going to change. Everything is going to flow, and great things are coming ahead for you, Goodney. With that, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling, and next up I have got Irene. All right, Irene is saying, "Hey V, general guidance, please." All right. So what I'm getting for you, Irene, is that, all right. So Irene, what I'm getting for you is that, you know, things are majorly shifting with you. Your whole life is going to turn around this year. You're going to experience a lot of major changes, life, love, career. You might even be moving to a different state, possibly. I just feel a lot of movement coming through in your energies. A lot of changes are coming in, a lot of shifts are coming in. Something major is also going to happen, especially in your twin flame journey. I feel like your twin flame, she's going to come through, and she's going to, I feel like you're going to make a lot of decisions together, and these changes are going to affect your life positively. So I feel like everything is happening, it's happening for a reason. Things are going to be very positive, they're going to be very impactful as well. So, in a way, everything is flowing in, and it's bringing you towards the highest timeline. So you're just going to feel this shift and change like never before, and it's also going to create a huge transformation in your life. And all this is going to help you to see things in a much more clearer way, and this is going to and this clarity is going to give you more inspiration in that regard. I'm also noticing how, with so much that is going on, with all of these changes that's coming through, you're just going to feel this beautiful transformation within you. I feel like, in terms of career opportunities, things are also going to come through very positively. Things are just moving towards you in the right direction, and it's kind of like bringing you towards the place that you're always meant to be. So, all these changes are going to impact you in a very, very, very positive way, and it's also going to inspire you to create a change that even you didn't think you would ever do. So it's all flowing in together, in the most beautiful way, uh, possibly in the most nurturing and soul transforming way as well. So, with everything that is coming through, with everything that is flowing in, it's like life is just designed to give you a beautiful surprise, and this is going to create such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful transformation that is going to just deeply change your life in the most positive and beautiful way. I also feel deep down you're ready to like take on this journey fully, and you're going to like embrace such a beautiful, beautiful. You're going to embrace such beautiful possibilities that are ahead of you as well. So it's kind of like everything is coming in together and giving you this divinity like never before. So I just feel this year is going to be extremely, extremely positive to positive for you. It's also going to be soul changing, soul transforming, and it's going to create this positive and beautiful shift in your life, and it's going to be very, very soul transforming and inspiring for you, Arin. So all good things are coming for you and coming towards you. So all the best, and I hope you've enjoyed this channeling. So next up, I have got Rachel. I've got Rachel, Nicole, Shay, and Carrie. All right, let me just get your question. Just give me a moment. Oh dear, Nicole is saying, I'm feeling so bad, I'm trying to stay awake. Oh dear. Anyway, I'll get to you are next on the list after Rachel. So Rachel's question is, will I ever talk to my best friend Sasha again? We have not spoken in almost 2 years. Thank you. Oh dear, I feel like Sasha is missing you a lot, Rachel, and I feel like there was a huge rift between the both of you. Something that pushed you guys away, but somehow, all of that is like shifting, and there's that deep wanting to renew this relationship, and I feel like it's coming from both ends, and I feel like both you and Sasha are ready to bring this friendship to an even beautiful level soon. So it's all like coming in together in that regard, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of hope and potential as well. And both of you are, in a way, trying to heal from a lot of pain and disappointment, and you're just missing each other because of all the support and love that you gave to each other for such a long time. So truly, it's such a beautiful, pure, and loving and soul transforming connection that you both share. And it's so beautiful, everything is just coming together in the most beautiful and purest way, and somehow, there is so much love in the air. Like there's so much love, there's so much positivity, so much transformation, so much rhythm, and so much magic as well. So with everything that it's just like coming together and shifting and changing, it's like both of you are just ready to take on this friendship. I feel like you guys will be spending more time with each other as well. And firstly, I feel like you're going to like start talking to each other again in the next couple of months, and after that you will realize how much you missed each other, and how much you both had supported each other for so long. And this friendship is like it's going to have an it's like going through a major like upgrade. So the level of appreciation you're going to show towards each other is going to be immense. So I feel like, you know, in a way, not speaking for 2 years is just going to make your friendship even stronger. And things are just like coming around, and shifting and changing, and all the positivity is just flowing in together in the most beautiful way. So I just feel that you both will talk to each other, and it's going to be very positive, and it's going to be very fulfilling, and you guys are going to I also feel like you guys have been friends in past lives as well, so that's why this friendship has been carrying on for many lifetimes, hence why the bond between each other is very strong, very pure, very beautiful, and you guys, in fact, there were some lifetimes where you had incarnated as sisters, mother daughter, so you guys had also experienced different aspects of a relationship with each other as well, which is what makes this friendship with your best friend very special. So somehow they're all coming together, and that's why the missing, there is that wanting to reconnect, and it's very strong, and it's very beautiful. You guys share a very beautiful relationship, and it's very powerful and very impactful. So with that, generally what is coming up, things in your twin flame journey is also going to shift. I do see major shifts coming ahead. Life in general is also going to shift for you, Rachel. You're going to see a lot of new opportunities coming your way, and there's going to be some life transforming things that happen. With that, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. And next up, I have got Nicole. All right, Nicole, I hope you're here. All right. Just give me a moment. I'll grab your question and all right. Nicole is saying, "Hello, my beautiful friend, sending a tip for tonight's channeling. Thank you all. Thank you for all you do every week, sending love and light to you. Always wondering what is going on with my DM is hot and cold. Thank you as always." Oh, hello, my beautiful friend. So lovely to see you after so long, and so happy to receive such beautiful words from you as always, and I cannot appreciate you enough. Thank you so much for being such a beautiful soul, always sending you so much love and light, always do. So let's see what is going on with your divine masculine, why he's so hot and cold. So, tapping into his energies, I just feel like things have moved to the surface, and hence why he's moving back and forth, because a part of him has ascended, a part of him is connecting um, multidimensionally, a part of him understands the reason, the purpose, why the journey is the way it is, and everything. And in a way, it's like everything is like coming together and it's making sense. And then a part of him is just pulling him down, hence why he's hot and cold. A part of him wants to just move things further with you and restart life and move things in a positive direction. So I feel like lately your DM has been thinking a lot about you and the future that you both have together. So that has been so deep and intense. So I just feel so much of that is just like flowing in, and it's so deep and it's so powerful. So I definitely feel like your connection has like gone to the next level, and that's, largely because you've been doing so much soul work and helping to raise the vibration for you and your divine counterpart. So in a way, you have inspired him to come to where he is. And then he's still clearing parts of his lower self, which is what's causing the coldness, and that, you know, so that's what's going on with your DM. He is going through major, major, major catharsis. A lot of release is coming through. A lot of energies are just coming in, and they're just blasting in back and forth. So, in that regard, I feel like this connection with each other is just so powerful, so impactful, and so beautiful as well. And it's creating this major, major, major shift and change, and it's so deeply, deeply, deeply soul transforming, and helping you to see and feel the potential of this connection in the most beautiful way. So the messages that I'm getting from your DM is that he's full of apology. He's saying that he doesn't need to do any of these things, that he's like going through so much, he's feeling so entrapped, there's so much pain, there's so much suffering, and he knows that being a part of, being away from you, being not together is what's causing him so much pain. Yet he's so afraid of rejection, he's so afraid that you're going to push him away, that he's never going to be good enough for you. And so much is like going through in his mind at the moment, but at the same time I feel like he's headed in a positive direction, Nicole. And deep down he just wants to reveal his love to you and wants you to know that, you are the best that has ever happened to him, and that wants to he wants to absolutely um, tell you that you are everything, that you are everything that he will you are everything that he has ever wanted, and you are just so beautiful. You are just so full of love, and you're just full of magic, and you're just full of so much divinity and magic and love, and you are just beautiful in every way possible. And you are also someone who is full of magic and full of hope and joy and love and everything. You are meant to create magic in his life, and he's so ever grateful for that. And he also wants you to know that you are the best thing that has ever happened to him, and you are you are the reason why things make sense. You are the reason why life is so magical and so beautiful, and it's kind of like everything is making sense, and everything is just kind of like coming together, and how all of it is just like meant to transform you, and this connection in such a beautiful, beautiful way. And furthermore, this is something that both of you completely want to feel and and all the magic that is taking place. It's kind of like meant to happen. And with so much that is like happening, and with so much that is going on, and with everything that is just coming together, this is going to be the most meaningful and transforming soul journey ever. And with that, I just feel like you guys are on the verge of fully experiencing this connection like never before. And the love that you show towards each other, it's just so beautiful and so soul transforming. And it is just meant to bring you both to this space in your lives that is going to create magic like never before, you know. And all of that is just coming in, flowing in, and there's so much magic that is just coming in and flowing in. And the beauty, the passion, the potential, they're all just coming together in the most beautiful way. And with that, I just feel it's all meant to happen, and it's all meant to flow in the most beautiful and magical way. So with that, I feel that you are just ready to take this journey to the next level. And sending you so much love, Nico, because you are such a beautiful soul, and you have just done so much in the last few years, and you have just evolved so much. Your higher self wants you to know that she's so proud of you, and you are just magic. And that is exactly what your DM is feeling and realizing. You are total magic to him. And so that's why things are going to transform beautifully, and things are going to go so well between the both of you. All the hot and cold, it's going to balance off, and what you're going to see from him is passion and deep transformation. With that, I hope you have enjoyed the channeling, and I've got Shay, and then I have Carrie. All right. So next up, I have got Shay. What are the current energies between Frank and I? So what I'm sensing is so much passion. It's just exploding. I just feel like Frank has been thinking so much about you, and the passion and so much love and feelings. It's like the yearning and missing is at an all-time high, Shay. It's like just wants to be with you but has got difficulty expressing what is happening and what he's going through. So I just feel like his mind is kind of like overwhelmed, and kind of it's just fully it's kind of, I feel like deep down what your DM is going through is that he's just trying to express so much, but yet is like so trapped, and he's feeling so much pain and so much fear. And I just see that there's so much of anger and so much sorrow and so much pain and so much, there's so much happening. And I feel like he takes 10 steps forward and ends up going 20 steps backwards. So in a way, there is so much that is going on, and there's so much fear, there's so much anger, there is so much pain, and there's so much fear, and there's so much anger, and there's so much of frustration. And in a way, it's like he's just trying to figure out what is life and what is love and what is everything about. So deep down, he's just trying to figure things out and trying to figure what is the purpose behind everything. So the current energies between the both of you is definitely transforming, very very deep, very very intense. A lot is happening. There's so much potential. I see a lot of gold and yellow and green, indicating a lot of passion, a lot of red as well. So much. There's so much that you both want to express with each other at the same time. Your solar plexus is also shining through, because it's more of like, you know, trying to make a stand, trying to say what you guys are and what you mean to each other. So I feel a lot is going on there as well. So Frank wants you to know that he loves you so much. He's very, very, very passionate about you, and you mean so much to him. You matter so much to him, and it's so important to realize and understand how much you both matter to each other. So in a way, it's like everything is happening, it's happening for a reason, and that reason in itself, it's making things come together, and the flow of energies are just coming in and blossoming in the most beautiful way possible. So Shay, your DM wants you to know that you are the best thing that has ever happened to him, and that he loves you so much, and you make him breathe and be alive. So with that, he wants you to know that he loves you so much. With that, Shay, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. And Sisafo, it's morning in South Africa. Good morning to you. And finally, I have got Carrie. Carrie is asking me, hello, Vaishya's energy update between Jaren and I this week. Thank you so much. So, Carrie, what is going on with you and Jaren? I feel like definitely this week there are going to be more deeper and meaningful changes that's coming your way with each other. Deep down, there is a lot of transformation that is taking place. It's very deep, it's very profound, it's also very, very powerful. I feel that there are going to be a lot of miraculous changes, because I feel energetically Jaren has really been pushing himself to come to a state of more power and magic. So it's all like coming together in that regard, and it's like flowing in, and it's ensuring that both of you guys are like reaching a point of pureness and magic in your journey. And I also feel like Jaren is going to show you more potential, show you more commitment, and that is going to be extremely, extremely soul transforming. And also, deep down, you guys are just ready to take on the next step in your journey, and it's going to be extremely, extremely changing and soul changing, soul transformative, and it's going to be very, very worthwhile as well, because the energies between the both of you are just so powerful, so beautiful, so captivating, and it's like things are just happening, for a reason, and the beauty and the magic and the miracles that are coming through, it's just flowing in such a positive, positive way and a positive light. So everything is coming together, and I feel, Carrie, it's like Jaren is just trying to show so much more potential, because he wants you to know that you matter to him, and you mean so much to him, and that he really, really, really wants to make this relationship work, and is willing to put in the work, and is willing to put in the effort, and he also wants you to know that you are truly, truly such a inspiring force in his life, and he's so grateful for all that you do for him, and how patient you are with him always. So everything is coming through together in a very beautiful way in that regard, and it's kind of like making sense, because what you guys are feeling and experiencing, it's just so beautiful, so magical, and it's kind of like bringing about so much meaning into each other's lives as well. So this soul transforming, inspiring journey is just going to bring you both to this place where you guys are just going to feel this immense change like never before. So all of that magic that's coming through, that's making you feel like, hey, this is the best that has ever happened. It's just beautiful in every way and every regard possible. So it's all like coming together, and in a positive and beautiful way. So with that, I just want to say that the energies look very, very promising this week. So expect more interaction, more romance, more love between each other, and they're all going to flow in the most beautiful and soul transforming way possible. With that, I hope you have enjoyed this week's channeling. And wait, there's one more thing. Carrie, I just feel like he is going to come through, and I feel, and you, if you, and as you say, you haven't seen him since November. I feel like he's ready to come on and to, re-enter your life and show that he has changed, and he has been making an effort to become a better version of himself for you. So there's so much passion and commitment that is coming through. So expect the unexpected, Carrie, and good things are coming ahead for you and Jaren. So all the best to you, and I hope you guys get together, see each other soon, and I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. And yes, and all the best to you, Carrie. And your guides, wait a minute, your guides want to say something to you. Your guides want you to know that you are so beautiful, you're so wonderful, and they're so proud of you, and everything is coming together. With that, hope you have enjoyed this channeling, and guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this live, and I would highly, highly recommend the 25 1 portal healing. Do check that out. And also, I'll see you guys on Saturday. I know it's been a while, but um, we will resume. We will go get back into schedule. And yes, so for those of you all are watching, the 25th of January. We're having a rare planetary alignment, so do book this 25-1 rare planetary parade, cosmic star alignment, portal healing, and activations for twin flames. Book your spots fast so that you can choose the timing of your choice. I offer to do this healing over video call as well, so do check that out. And you're so welcome, Carrie. Carrie says that's beautiful, Vaish. Thank you. And with that, guys, I'll see you all Saturday night. Love you all. Sending you so much love and best wishes. And see you all soon. Take care. Love you all.